Before modern governments, before elections and written constitutions, societies were still organized and ruled. Power existed, rules existed, and people lived their entire lives under systems they did not create. Yet those systems shaped history in ways we still feel today. In the ancient world, government was deeply personal. People did not trust institutions, they trusted individuals. A ruler was not just a leader but the center of authority. His decisions affected food, safety, justice, and even belief. For ordinary people, the ruler's presence was distant, yet his influence was everywhere. In early civilizations like Mesopotamia, order was valued above all else. Life was unpredictable, and chaos was feared. To prevent disorder, laws were made strict and visible. The Code of Hammurabi was carved into stone so that no one could say they did not know the rules. Punishments were harsh, but people believed firmness kept society stable. Under such systems, freedom was limited, but survival felt more secure. People accepted control because it promised protection. They did not expect kindness from power, they expected consistency. In ancient Egypt, rule took a different shape. The pharaoh was not seen only as a king but as a sacred figure. Obedience was not merely political, it was spiritual. People believed that following the ruler kept harmony between the world and the unseen forces of nature. Questioning authority was rare because it felt like challenging the order of the universe itself. Yet even in these strict systems, rulers understood something important. Fear could control people, but it could not sustain loyalty forever. Some leaders learned that respect lasted longer than force. In ancient China, the idea of the mandate of heaven quietly changed how people viewed power. Rulers were allowed to govern only as long as they were just. Natural disasters, famine, or unrest were seen as signs that a ruler had lost moral approval. This belief placed invisible limits on authority and reminded leaders that power came with responsibility. History also remembers rulers who governed through strategy rather than cruelty. Alexander the Great expanded his empire not only by conquest but by understanding. He respected local customs and allowed people to keep their traditions. Because of this, many accepted his rule without constant resistance. But while history highlights famous names, the real weight of governance was carried by ordinary people. Farmers paid taxes they did not set. Soldiers fought wars they did not choose. Families adjusted their lives to decisions made far away. Their stories were rarely written, yet they formed the foundation of every civilization. Despite limitations, people found ways to live meaningful lives. Families became centers of support. Communities developed trust beyond laws. Traditions passed wisdom when formal education did not exist. These quiet systems helped people endure even when official rule felt distant or unfair. Over time, people slowly began to question power. Not through loud rebellion at first, but through thought. Why should authority depend on birth? Why should one voice outweigh many? These questions planted ideas that would later reshape governance and give rise to shared decision-making. Every system eventually changes. Empires rise and fall, rulers come and go, but humanity remains. The true story of governance is not only about who ruled, but how people adapted, survived, and quietly shaped the future. Perhaps the greatest lesson history teaches us is this: leadership is not measured by control alone, but by how people live under it. Stability, dignity, and meaning matter more than power itself. This is Hidden Strange History, where we explore not only rulers of the past, but the lives lived beneath their rule. More untold stories are waiting to be uncovered.